everybody. Happy holidays. We are coming to you today from a very special place, one of the most luxurious places in Chicago. And as always, the Chicagonista gang is here. We've got Beth Rose and MJ Tam. A special guest today, G1 McCartney. And of course, we're going to have to ask you about Paul McCartney later.
Okay.
And I'm Nancy Liu. We have so much to tell you about from the Four Seasons Hotel Chicago. Welcome to Chicagonista Live. I've got to say, this is probably the most luxurious place we've ever done a Chicagonista Live show.
We're classing it up for you guys.
Besides my house.
And Beth's house. It's right up there, very close to Four Seasons Chicago. We're in the presidential suite, ladies, and what do you think?
Yeah, we're rocking it.
We're very presidential today, so.
And we're pretending what it would be like to actually be able to stay in here one night. It is amazing.
Wait till we tell you all about this place. This is just incredible. It's Four Seasons. I mean, really, do we need to say more? We're going to get to all kinds of special guests soon. As always, we're on the web. You can chat along with us, hashtag Chicagonista Live. And also, please follow our fabulous host, which is at FS Chicago. That's Four Seasons Chicago. So, welcome everybody.
Wait. You forgot to mention prizes.
Oh, as always, fabulous prizes if you tweet along with us. Yep. Tell us about them.
Well, so we have our blogger friends here, our influencer friends who came here. So we're actually giving out, you'll see over there, I know our camera's probably not seeing that part, but we're giving out a basket. It's $100 worth of a Mrs. Printable. So thank you so much for Mrs. Printable for sponsoring our giveaway. But we're also giving $100 gift certificate for Mrs. Printable. So perfect for the holidays. I would love to win it. Unfortunately, we're not eligible for it.
I might have some hand-me-down like gifts that I found like around my house that I might be giving to some of you today. So let's hear it for them.
So keep tweeting away. Hashtag Chicagonista Live. Tag FS Chicago.
All right, before we move on, though, we've got to talk about G1. She is our special guest co-host today. G1 McCartney. She is from the Culinary Fight Club. And please explain for people who don't know Culinary Fight Club.
Well, Culinary Fight Club is a live cooking competition that started here in Chicago, and I'm so very excited to see some of our judges are out in the audience over there. So it's 3 to 4 chefs throwing down. You got 60 minutes. You have to race for your pantry that we provide for you, and it is creating the most innovative cuisine like plate up for your judges, and all our competitors, the winners of Judges' Choice, get a golden ticket to compete in the World Food Championship amongst 750 competitors all over the world, and grand prize, a single winner takes home $100,000. So it's a pretty prestigious and pretty intense week of competition. So that's Culinary Fight Club. We take everybody from home cooks to executive chefs, and we just kind of pit them against each other, and we go best man win, or women.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or child? I don't know.
Or we are See, stop promoting before we're ready. So we that is our next stages that we are taking on a child or kids series like Master Chef Junior. But these are, we want to kind of take it a spin to how they eat and cook, healthy for themselves, which is kids don't cook for themselves anyways, but it's nice to understand how they can choose foods. And God knows I can use it for myself now.
I'm amazed about how many cities this is happening right now. How many cities?
Well, right now we have Atlanta that we opened last year, and in the first quarter we have Kansas City that's lining up with I think 7, and then Floribama that has 4 slated. So there's a national version that's happening right now, and it's exciting to see each city, embrace this, cooking competition. Having said that, the reason why we want as many cities in the U.S. to have it is to benefit Fight to Feed.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, what is Fight to Feed? Because it sounds like
my family. My kids, I fight to feed them every day.
I know. That's the whole concept of Culinary Fight Club, And when my kids say they're hungry, I've got, maybe 30 minutes from, I'm hungry to give me food in my mouth.
What do you want me to do about it?
Yeah, and they always want you to do something about it. So Fight to Feed is, it kind of, organically grew into a very, passionate mission that I'm standing behind, as well as all of the Culinary Fight Club community, is to say, we waste about 40% of what we produce in just the United States in food. And with the ever rising demographic of the hungry, and that's not just to say homeless, it's the lower income, and there's some, seriously high number of people that are flipping the coin between paying a bill and feeding themselves. So, we thought, well, let's give back. And, our ultimate goal is to mobilize our feeding missions via food truck. So we get the surpluses or donated items, cook, and then take it to wherever the needs are. And the theory is that if I was on the street tomorrow, I'd probably be more apt to take from a hot, cool food truck that's dishing out free food rather than stand in lines for pantries or food stamps, because I would always believe that there was somebody less fortunate than myself. Right. So that's what we're trying to bridge the gap on.
And we were just talking about that. I can't remember who I was talking to, but that's okay. Our high school has been going door to door collecting food for the food pantry. And most people will go in their pantry because you're not going to turn down somebody in your neighborhood for the food pantry. But I was talking to somebody about how much expired food that people pull out and give, not even meaning to, like this can's expired, here you can have it, but people just don't realize. And so when you go to the food pantries, and the people at the food pantries have to sort through that food, it looks like they have a whole truck, but the time they've sorted it through, it's not so much. So having the food trucks being made accessible is such a great idea.
And we've actually utilized some of our food pantry kitchens to cook, and then obviously serve their clients in the food pantries and shelters, and then we mobilize the rest of the mission. And the beautiful part is there's this new initiative with all Fight to Feed volunteers going into the kitchens and pulling their pantries and creating some amazing things. So there is no shelf life. We're taking it to the streets. So right now we're looking to serve as many as possible. Culinary Fight Club events proceeds go to Fight to Feed, and we've been blessed to announce that we have fed over 10,000 people in the last year.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Today we are very blessed.